Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today and allowing me the opportunity to present ourselves and our company. My name is Lee Pham and I'm here on behalf of Phenomenal Footwear. I can be more proud to say that we are the leading company in our industry. Our company was created with a belief that great work begins with love and passions. At Phenomena, we are committed to living up to the high standards that we set for ourselves because they will make us worthy of your trust. Our mission statement is to provide professional sport players and their fans around the world the most wide-ranging collection of high-quality shoes at the most competitive price. It is also our commitment to maintain the lowest possible cost for our products and for our customer, to generate an outstanding return for our investors, as well as to achieve a strong and sustainable growth for the company. So let me have the honor to introduce my fellow management team members to you. I'm the CEO of the company and I'm responsible for all the decision making. So if you find something questionable, I will be the one who will be held accountable for. We have Mrs. Herman. She's our information manager. She's in charge of data gathering and analysis. And we also have Ms. Trang, our chief financial officer. She's managing all the financial activities across the company. Last but not least, let's welcome our newest team member, Johanna Misa Herman. She was born on the 5th of this month and is expecting to take over our roles 20 years from now.
Congratulations! Plan. Yes!
I don't know.
Succession plan.
So let us walk you through the performance that we have met in the past 10 years. Let's welcome Ms. Trang.
I will start off our company performance with the total annual revenue. From year 10 to year 13, our revenue has increased rapidly, but in year 14, that's when we sold our planned capacity in North America and Europe, Africa. That resulted in a drop in revenue. However, we bounced back in year 15, and since then, our revenue has rapidly increased also. So we are proud to be the company that has the biggest earning power in the industry in terms of operating profit. So in our record high, it was in year 19 that when we have operating profit of 26.5%. Let's move to the earning per share. Investors set their expectation for year-end earning per share, but our company outperformed the investor expectation for almost every year except for year 12. That's when we enter into the private label, very aggressive with over 60% of our capacity. But turned out it was a bad year of business, but that's okay, we bounced back. And it also not only affects on our earning per share, but also other performance of the company. But Tran will continue to walk you through the entire performance of the company.
So we not only be able to outbid the annual return on equity, but increase from 15% to 24.9% in year 19, except year 12 for the same reason. And we'll be able to maintain our expectation from year 14 on. And our stock price increased from $30 to $238.34 from year 10 to year 19. Even at the year 12, we still above the expectation. And our annual inventory we maintain at the minimum requirement or above.
So I'll start off the competitive strategy in the private label segments. For the first few years, we established the lowest production cost, and we targeted private label segments as the main source of income. But however, rival companies started to copy our strategy, and they started entering private label segment with a large volume. So that left us a very small room to grow. So as a result, we shifted our focus from private label segment into different segments like internet segments and wholesale segments. However, we did not completely access the private label segments. We used to compete in this market with a very low volume on a smaller scale to support our offensive competitive strategies. And as you can see on the graph, private label segments take about 30% of our production capacity.
Our internet price is always at least 40% above wholesale wholesale price, except for year 19 because of the industry trend. We started as a low model, high SQ rating and changed to high model, high SQ rating in year 14. We offer free shipping in year 11 and 12 and no free shipping since year 13. Our wholesale price was around industry average, and we changed our model, low model to high model since year 13. Our advertising cost was relatively low since high at the beginning and lower the later years. We invested in retail outlets and retailer support to gain sale, and we won celebrity contracts since year 14 and maintain operating profit at 20% or above.
Our financial discipline is reflected in our competency of cost efficiency. We extensively benchmark and measure our performance to deliver on our target, including increased revenues, expand margin, and generating strong cash flow. We repurchase our stock outstanding share with increase in earnings per share, improved return on equity, and elevated the market value of the remaining share. We adopted the residual dividend paying method because we wanted to retain our profit in the company to reinvest so that more profit can be made in the future. We implemented budgets, risk management, and evaluation on operational financing items such as expenditures, revenues, account receivable, cash flow, and profitability. We developed a cash flow outlay for our company to keep track with our cash flow, and we'll also use this for our competitors so that we have a big pictures of what they are capable of doing, and that in turn, on the other hand, we can compete with them wisely. And we also created our own term loan calculator, which will help with measuring our credit rating. And based on the principal payment and interest payment every year, we can determine how much should we take out the loan.
At the end of year 19, we decided to bring the jobs back to North America. So we have our factories located in all 4 of the regions in which our products were sold, with Asia Pacific is our biggest capacity. For internet and wholesale segment, we distribute our shoes from the Asia Pacific plant. However, in private label segment, we were able to sell our products where they were made. In the near future, we're planning on getting our products sold locally, both in branded and private segments. At Phenomenon, we recognize the most valuable asset is our employees. Their skills and dedication is critical to our success. That's why we put tremendous effort to maintain best practice, training at the maximum of $5,000 per worker per year. We also invested in quality management controls tools such as TQM and Six Sigma programs. Moreover, we offer a competitive compensation and benefit package. For example, the annual base wage increased at 6% every year, and the incentive pay was capped at least 80% of total compensation. We also reduced our production costs by upgrading our plants and equipment accordingly with our production needs. As a result, we have become the only shoes maker in the industry that can provide the biggest model with the highest quality shoes. Most importantly, our production cost was right around the industry average for branded production and at the lowest benchmark for private label.
Over the year of competition, we recognize that our strongest and closest competitors are global companies and back coast companies. When we look at back coast companies, their performance are very close to our performance. They focus 100% in branded label, except for year 19, they started to enter private label. They offer the same business model as we are, except for the SQ rating that we offer high SQ rating and they offer low SQ rating. And they grow rapidly along with the industry growth. However, global companies, they are not a very strong company. However, we take them as a very potential company that can outgrow our company because they are the one that holding the mass capacity in hand. Once they found the niche in the market, they can bloom and they can also become a very strong competitor also. They might be outgrow us. And that happened in year 18. However, they did not outgrow us. But however, they jumped from a very low profit margin In year 18, they turned to 17.7%, but they go down by half in year 19. But, so when you look at this, they are growing very unpredictable. That's why we put them as the closest competitors. But Becco's grow very stable, similar to us. But when we look at the big pictures, we are the strongest and the fastest growing in the industry, so which makes us feel very good about ourselves.
At the average growth, 20%, we'll be able to set our performance target in earnings per share. In year 20 is $12.05. In year 21 is $14.46. Our return on equity, we stable at 17%. Credit rating is A+ for both year. Image rating, we'll be able to reach 77 in year 20 and 81 in year 21. And stock price is $238.34 in year 20 and $242 in year 21. And the particular action that we're gonna take is to continue to maintain the leader position and look for the opportunity to increase the capacity. We try to complete the make local and sell local strategy in both branded and private label segment. We develop a more flexible strategy to adapt to the changing market, continue to pursue possible celebrity endorsement, and invest on ongoing quality improvement program to reduce costs and maintain the profit margin.
So, what we have learned over the course of business, always have a backup plan, good contingent plans and a good risk assessment. This is how we make a strong comeback after an event risk in year 12. And the wisest, it's okay to make a mess, Experience can lead to great result. Sometimes you can just win them all because, you gotta know what your priorities are and focus on achieving those target performance. That's why we set our image rating at the minimum expectation level, in exchange for profit. You don't have to be the biggest to be the winner. A company that can be small in size but can be big in recognition. Changes don't happen overnight. It takes time, to see the result of an investment and to execute strategy successfully. Then one thing that obviously to our successful strategy is that we cannot see the boundaries between workplace and kick-ass creative. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We're here for any questions you may have for us.
Wonderful presentation. I think you're the first group, and Lee, when you were talking about production, that you had the video running in the background. I just thought that was a really nice catching kind of touch that you did there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time I've seen that I can remember any group using something like that.
I did that just in time myself.
Yeah. Now, and you had great results. I also liked when you did your slides and you showed the investor expectations first. You put an emphasis on it and then showed how you beat it. But
I know, that was really good.
Yeah, those are
Little bubbles
a couple
coming
things
out.
I really liked.
Sometimes the top teams, they give us the worst presentation.
Yeah, it's only because I think they feel like, well, they've already got.
Because they don't need the points.
And they don't need the points, and they really kind of disappoint us.
So I'm excited to see you guys put in
You
a lot of time.
you put the effort in
to
and
make
made a
it.
great presentation, yeah,
Yes.
so.
So it's, you know when it's a true team effort,
Yeah, when you
see
go
it.
things, when you help each other out.
Yeah.
Then obviously there's, yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much.
Yay, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Especially you
Yeah,
Congratulations. Excellent job. Will we see you at graduation? Excellent. Will we see you at graduation?
Yes, sir.
Excellent job. Well done.
Thank you.
You have a break. I know.